Don't you open up that window. Don't you let out that antidote.
What's happening, folks? Welcome to another edition of Gavin's Good News Vlog. This, of course, the place to come for all the best of positive, upbeat, and now provocative stuff around in the internet and in the world in general. Today's main issue that we're talking about is Roxanne Pallett. So Roxanne Pallett, former Emmerdale actress, just recently come out of the Big Brother house, and there was a major, huge storm around her behaviour in there because she accused another of the contestants, Ryan Thomas, of punching her when they were having a play fight. So I sort of came to this story quite late. I've been watching Big Brother on and off. Dan Osborne, my main man, he's going to win it. I hope he wins it anyway, such a good guy. Back to the main issue of the day. Roxanne Pallett had accused Ryan Thomas of punching her essentially in a play fight, and it ended up with allegations of domestic violence. Ryan Thomas got a formal warning from Big Brother. They were separated into different rooms. How it's come across now is that it was a complete lie. So she was just completely making the whole thing up. And it's basically sent him into a sort of meltdown. He's in absolute bits, as he would be if he'd been accused of domestic violence. It's a serious issue. So she has been understandably given an absolute torrent of abuse online and in person as well, because she appeared on TV to sort of defend herself. A lot of people have been saying it was a PR stunt. So she appeared on the Jeremy Vine show, the new Jeremy Vine show on Channel 5, and said that she essentially apologised to his family and to how all her friends and family have been reacting as well. So you can tell, no doubt about it. I'm trying to look at it from her side of things as well. She must be regretting those actions. Has to be regretting those actions. It's such a serious issue, domestic violence. It's almost like, Jamelia called it out and said it's a form of domestic abuse on the Jeremy Vine show, what Roxanne has been doing, has done to Ryan. So it's pretty ridiculous, because in today's day and age, with the whole sort of Me Too vibe at the moment that's going around with abuse against women and misogyny against women, it has to be taken really seriously. So when fake calls like this get sort of thrown in the mix, it's just so damaging to the person on the other side of it. So I really do hope that she has learned her lesson and gets the help that she needs, because she does need help. You can't just be, whimsically throwing stuff out there like that, because it will devastate people's lives. Imagine if there weren't cameras there to back up Ryan Thomas's story. He'd be pretty ruined. To clear your name like that, we've seen it in the press so many times. To clear your name after an allegation like that is difficult, and it's so tough to get back into the swing of things when you have an allegation like that around and associated with your name. He probably wouldn't work again. They've found out that she was lying, she's admitted it, she's gone on and apologised for it. I don't know if that's good enough, to be honest, but it's a start at least. Fair play, the ball has been sort of set in motion, if you like, to somehow repair what has been an absolute magnanimous fallout from this show. Big Brother essentially is back, isn't it, I think they struggled for ratings previously in the past, but right now, this controversy, my God, everybody is watching it right now. So yeah, let me know what you think about the whole Roxanne Pallett, Ryan Thomas issue. Do you think that she needs to go and get help? What do you think? Why do you think she made that allegation up? Why do you think she said that in the first place? I think, I'd love to know your thoughts on it, because is it a form of domestic abuse? I think it probably is. I think it's definitely a form of reverse domestic abuse, if you like, because, it's obviously the person on the receiving end that's usually the victim, but if the victim, or the alleged victim, is sort of making false claims against the perpetrator or the supposed perpetrator, then that's, reverse domestic abuse, isn't it? Let me know what you think. I don't think it's quite gaslighting, isn't it? I don't think it's quite the same thing, but manipulative, subtle domestic abuse. Love to know your thoughts. Hit us up in the comments below.
I got a place where popping pills is all we...
Let's talk about a positive story and a much needed story here, because the government has pledged £20 million to find alternatives to plastic, the devastating plastic that's out there in the oceans at the moment that we dispose of. It's completely wrecking wildlife, wrecking the coastline, it's washing up on beaches. It's pretty horrendous, and it's polluting our oceans, polluting our seas. Sam Gyimah, the science minister of the UK government, has pledged £20 million from a funding pot to develop an alternative type of plastic that can be used in everyday packaging that is just so prevalent and so disposable. So let's hope that this initiative can, in time, hopefully sooner rather than later, allow us to use plastic and use, the plastic-related sort of items that can be disposed of in a safe and easy way, because the future of our planet is at stake here.
Yeah, party on a Sunday.
This has been Gavin's Good News Vlog. Thank you so much indeed for watching. All the links to the stories are below. Let us know what you reckon about the Roxanne Pallett issue, whether domestic violence has been in play from her part. I'd love to know your thoughts on that. Really controversial story. And also, can we find a future to devastating plastic. We need to. Fingers crossed the government have got it in hand here, because they haven't got Brexit in hand, have they? Let's be honest. Yeah, so plastics and Roxanne Pallett in the comments below. Hit us with a like, subscribe as well if you can, would love that. And also hit the notifications bell, because that apparently tells you when the videos get uploaded on the channel. So yeah, do it, have a good day, stay positive, keep happy, and have a wonderful, wonderful afternoon, morning, evening, whatever time it is you're watching this.
Don't you open up that window. Don't you let out that antidote. Popping pills is all we know.